Hey guys, and I have a quick little review on the new Alter Ego Sakura palette. So I absolutely love the palette cover. I think that this is just beautiful. I don't know what the word Sakura actually means, so I will look it up and try to put it across the screen, but I do feel like this is just absolutely beautiful. So these are made in China. A lot of times these are dupe palettes. That's just going to depend on personal preference if you want to buy from the original creator, if you're not comfortable with dupes, or if you are, because I feel like dupes kind of get a bad rep because they are using the same color story as like a higher end brand or things like that. But I think that it's also nice because not everyone can afford like a $80 palette, and sometimes maybe a color story calls to you but you don't want to spend that amount of money. And I feel like this palette is a dupe for one of the Natasha Denona ones. If you guys see the color story, immediately you will recognize it. She launched this in spring and this is very similar to it. And I feel like I really love this one because even though I live for Natasha Denona, at the same time, not like every color story is going to be something that I'm going to use all the time. For example, these colors, this is something that I find absolutely beautiful. Do I love her formula? Yes. Do I want to splurge on something that I won't use all the time? No. So that's one of the reasons I skipped out on that palette. And when Alter Ego asked me if they could send me this, I was like, heck yeah, baby, because the color story is just so beautiful. And so, that's to each their own whether they want to buy a dupe palette or not. But I wanted to review this one. This is $20. Their palettes are super affordable if you're somebody who's on a budget or loves a color story from a higher end brand. Definitely check over there, especially like any Huda Beauty or Natasha Denona ones. They have a lot of dupes for them and their quality are pretty nice. So some of these mattes are a little powdery. I'll try to put swatches around here so you guys can see the swatches. They're a little powdery. You do have to build some of them up, but overall you can get very beautiful looks from this. I'll try to also show you guys a look that I did using this palette. I've used it quite a few times and I do love the shimmers. The shimmers are very nice. They're very pigmented. I'll just go ahead and swatch these so you guys can see them. So you guys can see like the quality for these shimmers is definitely there. The mattes, on the other hand, take a little bit more, a little bit more effort on some of them. Some of them are super, super sheer, while other ones perform really nicely. But overall, for the price point, I feel like you're getting a really nice color story and these shades are very, very beautiful. It also does have a nice little mirror and it's just a nice little palette. So overall, I think they did a really good job. I love the fact that they actually put some kind of effort into the packaging, because packaging to me, like, I don't like it to be super boring. That's a thing that I have with some other brands that I like their formula, but I feel like their packaging is always so boring that you're just like, eh. But these are very, very beautiful. Like this one is stunning, and then the color story on the inside is just gorgeous. So I will be using this, adding it to my collection. Really, really highly enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts are on Alter Ego if you've tried them. Another small mini review that I wanted to do is on their eyeshadow base. They sent me this when they sent me the palette. It's around $7, but I've seen it on sale for like $5 as well. I think that this eyeshadow base, if you are new to makeup or you don't want to splurge on a high-end one, definitely get this one. It's so nice. So it goes on clear and it dries down, so it doesn't stay like tacky or too wet, which can happen with some brands. Like the P. Louise is one of those that their original primer just stays way too wet for me, and I don't really like it because it creases on my eyelids. I do like their Mitchell one, but their other one is a fail for me. But this eyeshadow primer is really, really nice. It really helps pop the colors right there, and it's affordable. Like, I was so just in love with this. I love it because I do have drier eyelids, so I can't have something that's too dry. But this is just like a really great consistency, and I even like the fact that it does have the doe foot applicator. Really, really great eye primer. If you're looking for a good eye primer, This one, cheap, affordable, really, really great. I can't say enough good things about this one. So that's my little mini review on this palette and their primer. If you're interested in this color story, go for it. I really have liked their palettes. This is my third palette from them, and you know, I tried to like see both sides of the coin when it comes to dupe palettes, but I do really enjoy Alter Ego, and I do see that there is a market for them as well if you're looking for some dupes. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.